Twisted Metal, an iconic vehicular combat video game series, has enthralled gamers with its unique blend of vehicular mayhem, dark humor, and engaging gameplay. Developed by Sony Interactive Entertainment and created by David Jaffe, Twisted Metal debuted in 1995 and quickly became a fan favorite. The origins of Twisted Metal can be traced back to David Jaffe's childhood fascination with demolition derby-style games. Inspired by films like Death Race 2000, Jaffe envisioned a game that captured the chaotic, adrenaline-fueled experience of vehicular combat. With the support of Sony, Jaffe formed the studio SingleTrac and began developing the game that would become Twisted Metal. In 1995, the first Twisted Metal game was released exclusively for the Sony PlayStation. This groundbreaking title introduced players to a unique blend of vehicular combat and mission-based gameplay. Players selected eccentric characters, each with their own weaponized vehicle, and battled in a deadly tournament organized by the enigmatic Calypso, who promised to grant the winner a single wish. The game's addictive gameplay, destructible environments, and diverse character roster struck a chord with gamers. Twisted Metal's success paved the way for the development of an enduring franchise that would captivate players for years to come. Building upon the success of the first game, Twisted Metal 2 took the series to new heights. Released in 1996, the game featured larger arenas, improved graphics, and enhanced gameplay mechanics. Twisted Metal 2 introduced new characters, including iconic favorites like Sweet Tooth, a deranged clown driving an ice cream truck, and expanded the roster of destructible vehicles. The game's popularity soared thanks to its refined chaos and addictive multiplayer mode. Twisted Metal 2 became a benchmark for vehicular combat games, solidifying the franchise's position as a fan favorite. With the release of Twisted Metal IUI in 1998 and Twisted Metal IV in 1999, the franchise underwent significant changes. Development shifted from SingleTrac to 989 studios, resulting in alterations to the game's art style, mechanics, and overall tone. Unfortunately, both titles faced criticism from fans and critics, as they deviated from the established formula and failed to capture the essence of the earlier games. Despite their shortcomings, Twisted Metal IE and IV introduced new characters and continued to explore the dark and twisted world of the franchise. These entries marked a pivotal point in the series' history, leading to both a hiatus and a revaluation of the franchise's direction. Twisted Metal Black, released in 2001, marked a rebirth for the franchise. Developed by Incognito Entertainment, the game returned to the series' roots, offering a darker, grittier, and more mature experience. Twisted Metal Black introduced a captivating storyline, delving into the twisted backgrounds and motivations of the game's characters. With its atmospheric levels, polished gameplay mechanics, and memorable cast, Twisted Metal Black received critical acclaim and revitalized interest in the franchise. The game's success renewed enthusiasm for the series and set the stage for its future. In 2012, after a lengthy hiatus, Twisted Metal returned with a modern reinvention. Once again led by David Jaffe, the game aimed to recapture the essence of the earlier titles while incorporating contemporary features. The 2012 release introduced new characters and vehicles, expanded multiplayer options, and provided players with a rich single-player campaign. While the game received mixed reviews, it showcased the enduring appeal of the Twisted Metal franchise and the continued demand for vehicular combat games. The Twisted Metal franchise has had a significant impact on the gaming industry and the vehicular combat genre. Its unique blend of vehicular mayhem, dark humor, and engaging gameplay set it apart from competitors. Twisted Metal popularized the concept of weaponized vehicles in gaming, influencing the development of subsequent vehicular combat titles. The franchise's memorable characters, such as Sweet Tooth, have become iconic figures in gaming culture. Twisted Metal's influence extends beyond the games themselves, spawning a comic book series, merchandise, and even inspiring other media adaptations. Twisted Metal stands as a beloved franchise that has left an indelible mark on the gaming industry.